Hey guys, so this video is probably up Sunday morning, if not Saturday night, because I've just had a really busy day. I've been out to the hospital and I've just been like everywhere, so I haven't had time to make a video, and now it's like I have to be at work in half an hour, so I'm just kind of like making this video very quickly. So we're talking about Pokemon. I don't remember whether I first got into the TV show or first into the game. It was probably, no, I tell you what, it was the cards. I got into the cards first, because I remember going to school when I was 7, and like, all my friends had these cards, and I was like, what is that? And they were like, oh, it's Pokemon. And I was like, oh, okay, can I have one? And so then someone gave me a Rattata, I don't know how you say it. Anyway, you know, everyone was battling each other on the playground and stuff. I didn't know how to play. But I was like, oh, I'm still training. I remember walking around the playground saying that, because Rattata, if you don't know, is an awful card. It does like 10 damage. So yeah, Rattata's pretty much the worst Pokemon, apart from Magikarp. Anyway, so I got into the card games, and then ever since I was young, I used to play Game Boy with my uncle. I used to play Super Mario Land on the original Game Boy. And then when they said a Pokemon game was coming out, I was like, oh my goodness, Pokemon. So I think for Christmas one year, I got Pokemon Red and a green Game Boy, like a lime green Game Boy. And yeah, I was hooked on Pokemon from then. I used to trade with all my friends. We used to hang out a lot and do a lot of Pokemon stuff. I used to go to a place called Kids Club. It's just like I guess a daycare for like older kids in the summer when your parents are still at work and you're off and they can't leave you at home. So we would all hang out and play Pokemon. There'd probably be about sometimes like 8 of us with Game Boys, and we'd battle each other and trade and, you know, like just mess around on Game Boys and stuff, and it was really awesome. That's what I really loved about Pokemon, actually. I think that was like the time of my life when I loved Pokemon the most. With the TV show and the games, I went with them until Gold and Silver. I played and completed Gold and Silver. Gold and Silver is my favourite game, and then when they brought out the new games to come on the Game Boy Advance, I stopped playing for a long time, because one thing, I thought the characters looked dumb, like the actual people, not the Pokemon. I hadn't really seen much of the Pokemon, but just like, I seemed to not like where it was going just at that time in my life, and also I didn't have a Game Boy Advance. I didn't want to have to ask for a Game Boy Advance or like try and buy a Game Boy Advance with my pocket money, so I just like stopped playing Pokemon for a long time. And then when, you know, Pokemon Platinum and Pokemon Diamond came out, I saw in a shop that Pokemon Diamond was going to come out. There's a shop called Playtime, which is shut now, but basically they were selling Pokemon Diamond as a US import, so I got it from the USA, which was illegal, but I got it anyway, and started playing it. And I had a really amazing time playing it and was like, oh my goodness, I love this game. Then they announced they were going to release Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and I was like, oh my goodness, my favourite game is being remade. And so I bought that. And then Pokemon Black and White, again, was like released like a year later, so I got that because, I was just addicted again. I was really, and you know what, I still have Black. I haven't completed Black yet. I think it's Black, or I don't know what version I've got, but I haven't completed it yet. I'm like on the 3rd gym or something. I'm really not very far through at all. Shelby was talking about Digimon. I love Digimon as well. I thought that was really good. There was actually a game for the PlayStation called Digimon World. Honestly, it was the best game ever. Basically, you were this kid that got sucked into his Digivice. He came home and his room was like trashed and his mum wasn't there. And he got sucked into his Digivice and entered the Digimon world and had to raise a Digimon, and he had to walk them around and like feed them and train them, like properly, like take them to a gym and train them and stuff, and take them for poos and fight other Digimon with them. And basically you had to rebuild this Digimon village, or this town, with people, and the more people you got back, like the more cool stuff you got to do, and the more places you could travel, and so you could like go to a jungle, and you could go to a swamp and a haunted house, and like it was amazing. Honestly, it was the best PlayStation game I've ever played, and I don't know where my version is, and that bothers me. But I've played some of the other Digimon games. I got one for the DS, and it was just nothing like that game, and I was really disappointed because I really wanted it to be like that game. But yeah, that was Pokemon and Digimon for me. So I will see you guys next week. Bye!